What is up, you guys? Sam Dog Infamous 253 coming at you guys. I just got home a little bit ago, so damn, man, it was a crazy ass game, and probably the death blow to the season because, man, Seahawks fall 27-24 to the Minnesota Vikings. We went toe to toe with one of the best teams in the league, man, and just too many freaking costly mistakes, man, and penalties, and a lot of missed opportunities, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with all the wide open receivers we missed, and then just we had opportunities, man. Like I said, we went fucking toe to toe. I mean, they went downfield, got that touchdown, and then later we were able to tie it up with the DK Metcalf touchdown, and then they later got a. Well, first they got the Jordan Addison touchdown, then Justin Jefferson just torched Trey Brown, and yeah, then we were able to freaking JSN, man, played one of his best games of the season, man. Just had another big touchdown, which got us into it, down 14-17 at halftime, and then we're able to tie the game, and then they get another field goal, and then we freaking just, it was back and forth, man. Just, well, not really, but a lot of big-time costly mistakes in this game, man, that freaking cost us, man. And then just how the hell do you leave Justin Jefferson that wide the fuck open on that play, especially after Byron Murphy with that unnecessary face mask where they had him for the sack, and he didn't have to fucking grab the face mask, and that ultimately came back to bite us hard right there, especially because they hit Jefferson for the touchdown next play.
Yeah. They made us pay for it right away.
Yeah. But, it's like, we knew what we were getting into with Minnesota. They were a good team. We had our opportunities to beat them because our defense gave us the chances. And then Gino on the 2 interceptions, man, especially the first one, where we were able to hold him to that field goal, which made it 17-7 before we got the JSN touchdown. But then what the hell happened at the end with DK Metcalf on that last one, where after we got called for false start, when we got that last opportunity to have the ball, and then he throws it right to the fucking defender, man.
I don't know, but we were kind of in desperation mode. But
yeah,
our last offensive series before we ended up getting the ball back with under a minute left. Oh man, Gino taking that critical sack on like 1st and 10.
Yeah, and then freaking Myers.
Made the field goal longer for Myers.
Yeah, and then North End's hard to miss it. He missed it by like 3 yards. It was short by 3 yards.
Yeah, it was a long kick.
60-yarder.
And then another big thing was us having to use a timeout early in the second half.
Yeah, exactly.
To avoid a delay of game, because we would have got the ball back with like 30 more seconds left.
Yeah.
Because we ended up getting a stop after that missed field goal when the Vikings could have iced it with a first down.
Yeah, big time. I mean, they could have iced it. We got a quick, big stop, which gave us a minute. But if we didn't have to use that timeout to avoid a delay of game, you're right.
Yeah, we could have and we would have been in a little bit less desperation mode. And then the very first play of that final drive where Gino threw a pick, we had a false start.
Yeah, exactly. The very first play, and right when Gino threw that ball, and I saw what happened, I immediately said that's game because I knew that was getting intercepted, man. But I also gotta say, man, Ryan Grubb better not be here after this year. He fucking just called a terrible ass game, man. Ryan Grubb gotta go.
Yeah, he can go back to UW.
Yeah.
And I thought the Vikings had a chance to really put this game away in the first half, but give credit to our defense.
Yeah.
They kept us in it.
Yeah, we went toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in the NFL.
And then another key play was we had them stopped on the 3rd and 8 on the first Justin Jefferson touchdown, and there was an offsides, and then it became 3rd and 3, and then they scored on the next play.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson. Trey Brown got absolutely burnt, who we've had on ice for pretty much 2 months, like Brendan Nelson said in his post-game return.
That was a 7-point swing right there.
It was, yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Too many critical mistakes, and it's going to come back and bite you against really good teams.
Yeah. I mean, we put up 24 on one of the best teams in the league, but yeah, it just wasn't enough. But I will say this, though. Minnesota, we know they're good, but I will say this. Against freaking their defense, I'm starting to say, if they let us put up 24 points, their defense looks suspect. They play like that against...
Their defense is suspect.
If they play like that against a team like...
It's like Detroit's defense.
Yeah, if they play like that against Detroit next week or against freaking... If they have to meet Philadelphia in the playoffs, I guarantee you Minnesota will get waxed in the playoffs. They'll probably make an early exit if they have to play Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Philly lost today too. Granted, Jalen Hurts leaving the game and then Jaden Daniels leading that comeback, but still, I still see Philly being possibly the NFC representative of the Super Bowl, though. Or maybe Detroit. But, yeah, it was a tough one. Probably was the death blow to the season. So, Seahawks fall 27-24. But I got to give props to the way that we battled a lot better than what we did against Green Bay last week. We went toe-to-toe with one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hats off to Minnesota. Hell of a game, but good luck the rest of the way. But your defense looks suspect. That's all I got to say. Especially since you still have to play Detroit one more time, and you still have to play Green Bay one more time, and then of course, if you have to end up meeting Philadelphia again, good luck with that. Just saying. All right, catch y'all later. Peace out, go Hawks, and catch you on Christmas Eve morning for game picks. See how I'm feeling pretty much Monday night. I'm going to be out with my buddies having Christmas cigars, so catch y'all later. Go Hawks.